When I walked into my boyfriend's apartment that night, the last thing I expected was to see him standing in the middle of his living room, wine glass raised, surrounded by a table of women I'd only recognized from old Instagram tags and whispered arguments. The air was thick with perfume and tension. They all turned to stare at me, their faces a mix of amusement and pity, as he announced, "And here she is, the reason we're all here tonight." My stomach dropped. I had thought we were having a quiet night in. Instead, I was the surprise entree at his twisted dinner party. I tried to laugh it off, but every conversation at the table was a landmine. His ex from college slid her hand onto his knee when she thought I wasn't looking. The one he'd told me was crazy kept winking at me, like we were both in on some cosmic joke. He kept pouring drinks and telling stories about the good old days, barely glancing my way unless it was to make a sly dig, like when he mentioned how some people just can't handle a little history. Every time I tried to get his attention, he brushed me off or turned the conversation back to his past, as if I were just another chapter, not the girlfriend sitting at the table. Halfway through dessert, the real reason for the gathering became clear. One by one, the exes started sharing secrets, things I'd confided to him in confidence, now twisted and tossed across the table like party favors. My face burned as laughter erupted over things I'd only ever whispered to him in the dark. He just sat there, smirking, letting them pick me apart, acting like this was all some elaborate joke I should just get over. I wanted to scream, but the words caught in my throat. After they left, he shrugged and said, "Now you know everything. No more secrets." I realized then that I'd been so afraid of losing him, I'd ignored every red flag, even when they were waving in my face. The truth wasn't that he was in love with me, or even with them. He was in love with the power, the drama, the spectacle. As I walked out the door, I finally chose myself over the chaos, but I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd let him turn my trust into his performance.